This is just a little short progress report with a little paint that's afraid of everything. This is a big deal to her. Having that blanket behind her, and those leg straps and that belly strap. This is just a progress report for you. I'm going to yield her and back her up. She grabbed her butt. We'll get that hip fixed, but I got to keep taking her. I have to take her out of her comfort zone and prove to her that it's all good, or I can't help her. And every time I yield her hip and I back her up so that grabs her back here. I'm doing that on purpose. I just want her to walk. If I can. Now I'll yield her, then I'll back her up. Then I'll pet her good and proper. Yeah, good girl. We'll do it the other way. And I'm not using nothing but my lead rope, and the blanket. She's got enough pressure on her, she doesn't need flags and sticks and all that kind of crap. Inside leg, left and right. She gets a pat. Put my finger in her mouth. Let her lick and chew for a second. Here we go. I just want her to walk off. I'd like for her just to walk off without me swinging the rope. Let her relax. Yep. Left and right. There. Better. She's grabbing herself. Until she quits doing that, she hasn't accepted it. Until she can walk and carry this around, she hasn't relaxed. I want her to just relax. Just like that. Couple steps. I want her to relax. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. Better. Her up a couple steps. Better. When she can turn and walk away, that's pretty good. Touching her jaw, I'd like for her to move without this. She knows it's coming, but instead of just following that feel, she's bracing on it. There we go. Now we'll yield her. Oh, scared herself. We'll ask her again. There. If she'll move without me lifting this rope, that's a lot of progress. Remember, her right hip has pretty tolerance. I want her to walk around here. Just want her to walk. Not into me either. Want her to go forward. She made it past the camera. There. It's not about hitting her and making her go. What I'm working with is her desire to move. That's why I'm being real reluctant to hit her with the end of this rope. I want her to go forward off the feel of that halter. I don't want to have to force her over that little threshold there. I would like for her to go because I asked her with her pole. This is a troubled horse. It's not about getting them to do the thing. It's about getting them to do the thing relaxed, soft, and quiet. I could have a flag and a stick and a string in here, and she wouldn't hesitate. But the blanket is what I want her thinking about. Following that feel on her pole and carry that blanket around. Grabbing her butt and her back leg. Inside leg, left and right. With this rope, but if I have to, I will. There. There. I'm going to stop here for a second. Fixing a troubled horse is not the same thing as getting them to do a maneuver. To help this horse trust me and to help this horse do new things, the more force we use, the more force it's going to take to keep her under control, and we'll lose her mind. We might be able to get her to body to do all of this stuff, but we're going to lose her mind. And I want her to want to do it. So I'm showing this to her in such a way that she can just stay relaxed as possible and not go over threshold and be jumping and ducking and diving away from my flag. I want her to follow this feel on this lead rope quietly. See how she backs? When she backs up, she moves her right hip over to the side, so she always backs like this. I'm trying to work on that also. That was much better.